Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great week. So last week we got that break, right? The first break below this channel we were looking for, but what you'll notice is we didn't actually break the level that would trigger short. You can see that we pretty much, though we broke down, we moved down into support and bounced back up. So now this level here at 528, 5261 will kind of be important. You break above 5261, the selling is not done. And we're very likely this here will be a 1-2, push up for a 3-4, have that wave 5 before the market overthrows. Personally, this is kind of what I think the market is going to do. But again, what we spoke about, right? If we do create a break below this 5175 level, we could have a more extended sell off down to 5,000. But again, we need a lot more proof in the structure. And if you look at the wicks, so it did kind of have that last time we spoke about the wicks. These are all the different paths we mapped out. And so far, we can see that with a wide path seems to have some momentum going forward towards it. But again, if you zoom out, you'll be able to see we pretty much have stopped where the previous area of rejection was. So again, to be bullish, you can see that we would need to break over this 16, let's say 16.5, 17. Break over 17, then I think Wix is bullish to 20 and even 23, this white path. Otherwise, this if it rejects here again, then I mean there's nothing to say that this thing can't reject and come down. So that's the reason the $17 region will be crucial. You can see here we pretty much have not broken over this level. We break over this, then again, bigger picture, we know it doesn't really have resistance till 23. So that's what we have for Wix. We look at the 10-year. We did bounce off the bottom of the channel, so it is holding up, trying to look bullish. But again, as long as we stay below this 4.5 region, it's still suspect. You can see here we could very easily kind of form, right, some kind of head and shoulder pattern on the yields. So that's why yields would really need to get over 4.5% to be the dollar kind of sideways. We rejected the 105 area. I mean, it's not looking like it's breaking down yet. We just came back digestion, holding sideways. So to be really bearish or market bullish, let's break below 103.8 and then market would start to get bid. And for the market to get bid, Wix would need to break below 16 and the market will start to see some momentum. A break above 17 is, you're going to see a lot more selling in the market. So that's all, I kind of have for that. I'm just kind of watching the levels. We break over this. I'm looking at the green path. I am only looking to short if we can get below at least 5,200. So yeah, those are kind of the key levels on the market. And we look at the chart of IWM. We've been pretty much zoom out. You can see here, this is a level of resistance. And so far, we consolidated here, pushed to the next level of resistance. And now we're just kind of going sideways. If we can, break 210.5 to 211, then we can be super bullish on the small caps. There's a lot of upside space, but as long as we keep hanging at resistance, I would say that if we cannot stay above, we cannot stay over 201, 200, then we're probably going to come back down to 188. And if we can break over 210, then we're definitely bullish to 228, 230 on IWM. So with that being said, let's look at this week's watch list. So Tesla, I mean, we do know that it has a gap. It has a gap to fill at 4.41, but something to note is, well, last time we were within this region, we didn't fill the gap. We just ended up having a bounce higher. So I'm looking for both. I'm looking to see whether you can see here, whether we break out or break down. So personally, I would say if we can break over 175, then we're very likely going to push back into that 210 channel. Again, alternatively, we stay below and we start to break, let's say 167, then I think a break of 167 will bring us back to fill the gap before we actually bounce. We are in a wave 5, so it's just a matter of, is the wave 5 finishing before the gap fill or after? So that's why that 175 level is super important. and a break below 166, 165, and we probably, come down to fill that gap at 144. So that's what I have for Tesla. The next one is PDD. Again, you can see we had the bounce, we had a massive rejection. So I do think PDD at minimum is going to come down to 105. So I would say if we break below, you can see here's the channel. We break below 116, 115, we come down to 110 and about 105 on PDD. The next one I have is FSLR. And again, the reason for that is this does kind of look like an ABC pattern. And you can see that we are trying to push above. So it would all kind of depend on this resistance level here. We get over 175, 176. Then we know that we have a lot of space to the upside. 180, 191, not really a lot of resistance. We reject, we're going to come back. So it's kind of the crucial level on FSLR. That's important for, kind of that push higher into the channel. And last but not the least, we have CVS. And again, we are kind of sideways, but you can kind of see their earnings were pretty bad and we've kind of gone sideways for 3 days. So I think we could have a continuation lower. So if we can break the channel at 74 right on CVS, then we're probably going to come to 64 and maybe even 60. So I'm watching that on CVS right now, but so far we are holding the channel. So all these things are worth keeping an eye on. I hope you have a great week.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly Wavelist videos and other content.